certified DJs. Hood certified DJs.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, September the 16th. It's 9:20 to be exact a.m. So this one is live for you. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to go live, but right now I am live. So I'm testing out my new live podcasting, and we're going to see how this shit works out. But what we're listening to, or what you are listening to, I should say, is the Weekend in Review. What we're doing is we're going over everything that happened over the past weekend that I believe is worthy of a conversation. Last Friday, starting the weekend off, they had the Girl on Girl Action Part 2, hosted by Just Jew, formerly known as Jew on the Beat. It was also Miss Tip, the promoter of the event, and the great guys, Greg Grizz, and the DJ that was rocking the 1 and 2s and killing the sounds for the night was DJ Surplus, the number one surplus in the land. Of course, I am your boy Tess, aka StrongArm Tess, and you are now tuned in to the StrongArm USA podcast. So let's start with the Girl on Girl Action 2. I'm going to be honest, it's probably one of the livest, most lit shows that I've ever seen in a very long time. It was females only on the mic, 15, maybe a few more, 15 or more females. I've never seen a type of show like that, man. They went really, really hard. I didn't see any bad performances. There was a lot of support. There was a lot of love in the room. And I'm really not exaggerating when I said it's probably one of the best shows I've seen in a long time, man. It's the kind of show that you would like to see hit the road and go other places, man. I believe those artists that were on that show are ready to join each other on an independent tour and really make some history, and I really believe they could do it. So I mean that's really what it is, man. It was a phenomenal thing. It went down at the Rack Room right down Fairfield Road, right here in Columbia, South Carolina, and hopefully they'll be doing another one. Now, I did notice that they were talking about doing one for the fellas. Me personally, I was thinking they should do a battle of the sexes. And I'm going to be honest, man, I don't know if the fellas could really hold their own on that one. Like, I don't. Like, I really saw, and I'm not trying to be funny, I got a lot of partners that do music and rap, and myself included when I'm in the mood. But I don't know if we can really take them ladies like that, man. From what I saw, it wasn't just a matter of them, you know, having hot performances. Their music was actually good. Like, they actually had good music, great performances. And you know, they had the total packages, man. They came in ready to play the game. A lot of the guys that I've seen from my state and from my city perform, they have a tendency to want to sound alike. And I noticed the females didn't sound alike. The females were really doing their own thing individually. If the fellas can do that, then maybe they got a chance of standing up there with the ladies, I should say, and making an impression. But from what I can see and from what I've seen, it looks like the women are a little bit more prepared when it comes to the show right now. So, fellas, if y'all gonna do a battle of the sexes with these ladies out of South Carolina in the rap field, you know, years ago I might have said y'all had a chance, but these days, I must say I think the ladies might wrap y'all ass up and send y'all away. You know what I'm saying? So I just want my fellas to step it up, man. Step y'all game up. You know, of course, this conversation is all in fun. You know, I support everybody in the independent movement, male or female. And I wish y'all the best. But truth be told, man, those ladies are ready for the top at this point in time. They seem like they believe in what they're doing. And I'm not gonna say that the fellas don't believe in it. I'm just saying that a lot of my brothers have a tendency to repeat what the next brother has already done. And I noticed that most of these females seem to have been really original in their works. And as long as they're continuing to be an original and y'all are continuing, and the fellas are continuing to copycat, the women will win every time. So like I said, all of this is all in fun, so y'all don't take it too personal. But I enjoyed myself Friday night, and I hope that this show is able to, I hope that you all, Greg Grizz, Jew, Miss Tip, I hope you all continue to push forward with this particular event. Not in the same place. You know, I think it needs to be moved around. Me, myself, personally, even I've spoken to my program director at WDRB, and, you know, Shay Shay, the First Lady of Loyalty Radio, and she's also discussed us possibly, you know, maneuvering, you know, helping some things happen with this particular show if those that put the show on are interested in doing business with us. So y'all got some people watching, man. Y'all got some people interested. Man. Y'all got some people looking right now. The way that they judged the show was interesting. Normally people are judged on a regular scale of, you know, 1 to 10, or, you know, 3 judges, one person is number one, you got a first place, second place, you know, the basic judging system. Their system wasn't really basic, and I kind of, I like the way it went down. The way they did the judging was more based off of who the judges themselves were interested in seeing, or who the judges themselves picked out. So each judge picked out the contestant that they were pleased with, and each judge had something that they brought to the table in regards to what they could give as a prize. And that's how it went. You know, the judges picked their favorites. They gave their favorites what they felt like they deserved. And I really think that was a pretty cool way of doing it. I don't know if they did that on purpose. I don't know if that was planned or if it's something that just kind of happened as they went along through the night. But it worked out either way. I actually picked an artist. Her name, she goes by the name of Zig. I'm hoping I'm saying everything right. But I know she goes by the name of Zig. Big Zig, if I'm not mistaken. But all I know is her music is hard. Like, I love her music. I could feel what she was saying. She had emotion in it. You know what I'm saying? Her performance was great. Her voice was great. The clarity in the music was great. All around, I felt she did a hell of a job. I'm hoping in the future we could do more work together, and I could, you know, hopefully help her move forward in some other situations, and allow more people to hear her greatness. But I really feel like she had what it took to move to the next level, and I enjoyed listening to her music. She actually emailed me some music yesterday, and I enjoyed it. So, you know, I'm gonna play some of that. Matter of fact, at the end of this podcast, and if I don't get on this podcast, I'll get on the next one. But right now, I do want you guys to remember that you can submit your music to me. You can go to StrongArm Tess, send your music to StrongArm Tess at Gmail. That's StrongArm Tess, TESS, one word, at gmail.com. Send me your music. And if I like it, it's going to end up on the end of this podcast. And that's just what it is, man. But y'all got to make sure y'all tune in and listen to the podcast. You don't listen to the podcast, you're not going to hear the music playing. It's pretty simple. It's really, 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 really simple. So, yeah, that's what it is, man. So right now, I'm going to check out this morning. It's a early Monday morning. I just really needed to get up, get myself together, and go live on this podcast while these things were on my mind. I have more that I'm going to discuss, so I want you guys to tune in again later. You can find my podcast on Spreaker. You know what I'm saying? You can search. You can go on Spreaker and search StrongArm USA podcast. But it also airs on my page, my Facebook page. If you're on my Facebook page, you're already hearing it. I'm going to get my links a little bit more put together for you guys, but usually I inbox a lot of this stuff out, so it's not a big deal. The podcast, usually I got almost 5,000 friends, so you better believe I use that inbox to the best of my ability. So I will be inboxing the show to many of you, and if you want to hear the show, if you would like to hear the show and you can't find it, let me know, and I will send it directly to you. So this is your boy, Tessalini, a.k.a. StrongArm Tess, signing out from this live podcast this morning. Once again, this is just something I was trying out to see how well it would work. I'm kind of enjoying it. But remember, if you're in the independent field, man, just remember you got to keep your head up. Keep trying, keep moving. Don't let nobody tell you that what you can't do. And if they're telling you what you can't do, then you ain't listening to the right person. I will give a little bit of advice, though. You artists need to make sure that when you go out to these showcases and these events, make sure you have whatever promotional material is necessary. And it is necessary. People can't remember all of your Instagram names and your Facebook pages when you got over 15, 20 people performing and everybody's just shouting out the information on the mic. Make sure you put something in somebody's hand, whether it be a business card, a postcard, or other. Put something in somebody's hand. Put some cards on the table. Put some flyers out. Make sure people remember who you are, because if you got great music and they can't remember your name or remember who you are, it's still a problem. So y'all do that. You know, I'm going to stay on y'all about that because I want to see you guys win. I don't want to see any issues. I don't want to see people losing. I don't want to see all the complaints. I want to see people putting their best foot forward and taking the proper steps to go where they're trying to go or where they dream of going. So this your boy Tessalini, man. I'm signing out. I appreciate you guys for signing in with me live this Monday morning. Once again, this is the StrongArm USA podcast, and I'm out of here. Deuces.
Hood certified DJs.